So we just finished the cleaning on the dead wood and the live line on this little Itoigawa Juniper Progetta is working. And now it's time to decide the different options. So I would like some of the students to come over and see which one can be the best front, which one can be the new angle according to the feature of the dead wood and the trunk line, and also the structure that the tree already has. This first branch, we have a good apex here, and then we have second and back branch here. This is option 1. Then the option 2 is using this as a front, okay, creating the lower branch using this guy, more down, have a second branch here, and then our apex in this position. This front has a little bit more character in the gin, but the base is a little bit weak, and this front here has more character in the trunk line. The base is stronger, and we see the double and the triple twist of the live line. That is pretty interesting. So we have to decide which one we like more as a front. This trunk line to me look better than this.
Okay.
Because here also we have a little bit of a problem of reverse taper.
Yeah.
This part also for this problem look thinner to me than this, the middle section. Second, if I have to analyze the structure of the live line, we have a very big live line here that, because it's under a gin, become a very small live line here.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have this one that is the one on the back. We have these 3 gin coming all from the same point. Here, the visual reading of the entire area is much nicer than the other part. Base is nicer, the composition of the gin. There are some gin that can be shorted. For example, I will short this one and this one for sure, and give a little bit more short this guy too. But what I really like from this is the power of the first part of the trunk and the feeling that I see the vein twisting on itself 1, 2, and 3 times. It's only a question from this front, it's only a question of sacrificing this branch, and then we have the complete view of all the trunk line. We can use this as a new apex and eventually bend down drastically this branch with a little bit of raffia to fill the space that we're gonna have now free for this branch.
Okay.
You still think that this is the best front?
Yeah.
Rather than this? Why?
To me, this is a more feminine tree, and I don't feel like, the base might be a little bit more powerful on this side, but I like the flare that we see better, I think, on the other side. The flare on the right, it kind of goes with the flow of the first movement of the trunk. And
you don't feel that this section is very straight?
Non c'è più movimento però.
Ma io dove lo vedi il movimento è un'illusione, perché è un movimento dei gin, ma il tronco in realtà non ha movimento. He said that you feel that this part has more movement, and I said that in my opinion you feel there is more movement for the gin. But if you get rid of this gin, the trunk is actually straight.
Without
from this front, I feel there is much movement, because I really can feel the twist of the tree going up. That is, in my opinion, the best characteristic of this material.
There is a good depth also down the...
Plus, exactly, there is depth because the tree curve in the front. We just have to eventually do something like this. Lift and incline to get a better angle for this branch. But this line, in my opinion, is much, much better than this.
Okay.
Plus, from this front, we have a big defect that is this. Chunky. So if we don't use this as a first branch, it will be always competing visually with this. But if we use this as a front, that will be a back branch. It's not a problem if it's thicker.
Aren't the jeans a little too thick for the entire composition?
But we can reduce some of them, but mainly I'm concerned about the length of this. And we can also reduce a little bit this one that is so and so. But that would you can always change. Is what you can't change much is the trunk.
Adesso metteremo il tetto dove andranno messe le radici.
You don't make the wall. You make the wall
I
after you put the tree. On horizontal wall, you create the pot. Vedi quella parte da lì in alto, in su. Quella zona lì, vedi che è più chiara. Lì esattamente.
And where do I go with mine?
One second. You can do the other side, your side of that area.
Here?
No. Up, in
Here.
there,
Okay.
there.
Oh, it's so cool in here. So cool.
You wanna work here?
Huh?
Next
The
year.
lights not good.
Now next year I'm gonna have LED light in. Because this light is terrible to work, also for me. Go from that area down, Steve, there, exactly. And you connect where you have that area, that lip,
Here?
yeah, all that area, and the lower part, there,
Here.
exactly. No, twist, counterclockwise, counterclockwise. well, eh?
because we mounted the juniper on the rock and we had to change slightly the inclination of the tree, we had to come back and refine all the different pads of the foliage, defining the lines very clearly to see each pad individually and have the finished product.
E questo è il risultato finale. Grazie mille.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like it. And if you want to know more about my work, send me an email to get my bonsai book, Bonsai Dream. Thank you.
Bonsai Dream.